Rocket League for Dummies! Alright, everything you need to know about Rocket League for Dummies, or beginners, or anybody just starting out, or something entertaining to watch, because it's cool Rocket League content. Also, I guarantee I'm gonna teach you something you don't already know about Rocket League if you watch all the way through. Basically, I'm gonna be giving you all my knowledge, my 4,000 hours of knowledge. Tip number 1, how to become a pro editor in 3.5 seconds. Pick a replay. We'll just go into the first one and then press select. This side menu pops up over here. Unfortunately, you can't see it. That's better. Right, so if you press select, you can add in editing for your gameplay, basically. You can add a green screen, a red screen, green screen, blue screen, black screen, white screen, for like showcases. Filter the image. So you can have a lot of fun with this. So this is my first tip. Tip number 2. If you can't see your opponents because they're too far, go to settings, interface, head over to nameplate scale, and move that over to 140%. Name tags on the field will be bigger, then you'll be able to see your opponents. I use an Xbox One Elite controller because I use the triggers in the back. Boost, arrow right, arrow left, drift, and regular arrow are my triggers on the back. And everything else is on the front. But highly recommend this controller, or a Scuf if you want to play Rocket League on controller. I'm gonna stop saying the number of the tip and I'm just gonna give you guys tips. Your camera settings should kind of look like this. If you don't know how to set your camera settings and you want pro-ish camera settings, put them like that. Steering sensitivity and aerial sensitivity do not make you move faster, just quicker on the joystick controls. You can actually disable your controller vibration. If you don't want to push to talk, actually leave it on and just remove the keybind. You can play around with your keybinds. I highly recommend it. I did it around 7 times in my whole Rocket League career. Arrow right and arrow left are actually my bumpers. I actually removed high quality shaders, ambient occlusion, depth of field, bloom, light shaft, lens flares, and dynamic shadows, and all that other stuff. I literally just left transparent goalposts because you want to see through the goalposts on the backboard. Rocket League is a very loud game. Put your volume to 25% or less because it just overpowers everything else on your computer, trust me. You can actually change your chat. No, not really an apology, but you know. Your rank doesn't necessarily reflect your skill, just your gameplay, sense, and positioning. Don't think you could just pick up Rocket League and be a beast at the game. It takes around 10,000 hours to become a pro Rocket League player, or actually, anything in life takes 10,000 hours to be a pro in. I'm just saying, 150 hours in Rocket League time will barely get you Gold 1. If you're wondering how to practice your double taps, head over to training, head over to custom training, head over to browse, head over to Devo. It's my favorite one. This is a great way to practice your double taps, trust me. Try to get a reset and then try to read the double tap. Oh, triple tap. Put it in. No! If you don't want to double tap, just redirect it in. You guys get the point. If you're on PC, shift tab, click on workshop. Go to browse, most subscribed, and have fun. These are the best workshops you can do. Just subscribe to the workshop and you're gonna have it. Shift tab out of there, exit to main menu, start, custom games, workshop, usually the last one. Speed jump rings 2. And that's how you install workshops. Great for training, great for practice. Okay. Good for aerial control, good for all kinds of stuff. Have fun with it, right? Nice. This is fun, man. I'm not sure how many levels there are, but that was cool. Oh, slalom. 10 minutes later. Not sure what to do with that one, but if you're not on PC and you want to practice your aerial control, do the fly around the ball exercise. Basically, hold ball cam and don't air roll and do circles around the ball. Don't air roll and do circles around the ball. Seems easy, right? It's not. Go both ways. If that's too hard for you, you can add air roll at first. Keep your car facing the ball. Do circles if the other way is too hard for now. And then when you're a beast, incorporate some air rolling. And air rolling will become even easier than not air roll. I promise you. I have way more control. I'm spinning on multiple axes. If you want to learn how to get good at flicking, get under the ball and do this exercise here. Don't boost. And control the ball like this. This is really good to learn how to flick, because if you could do this, you can set up for any kind of flick. Like if I want to do the backflip flick, I know that I have to set it up on the back of my car. But if you can't control it, then you won't be able to flick it. And drop it and try to get those bounce dribbles, right? The best flick in the game is probably the 45-degree flick. For me, anyways. You could get the Grand Champion without knowing how to flip reset. I promise you that. I'd say basic aerials are 10 times more important than learning how to flip reset. Ooh. Don't play casual. Just head into ranked. Don't worry about ranked. I'm gonna play a threes match for you guys and give you some threes tips real quick. In Canada, anyways, it's left goes, no comms. Right? So let's see if this guy catches on. Deej, RL, TTV. Left goes, no comms. There we go. That was a bad kickoff. And don't worry about missing the ball in threes offensively. Defensively, and your last man back, don't miss the ball. People play way too offensive in 3v3. But you don't have to play offensive 3v3. Focus on clears. Focus on being there. Wow, this guy knows me. Awesome. Open nets are the hardest mechanic in the game. They are. If you guys want a complete guide for 3v3 tips, rotations, and positioning, click on the top right icon right here. Be directed to a video for 3v3 tips and positioning. Obviously, it's my video. It's a good one. You should definitely check it out. Solo queuing threes has got to be the hardest thing that I've ever done in my whole life. But twos, there's less mistakes, less issues. So let's queue a twos match. Here we go. Quick tips for twos. Not the full match, but you know, a little bit of tips because this is at least Rocket League for Dummies, and you gotta know the basics in 2v2, right? I love twos because there's just it's a lot calmer. There's more 50s. There's more mind games. Threes is just like Lemon Puppy. You guys know Lemon Puppy, right?
Set to Destroy has been making chances the other way. That's going to be off the crossbar. A finish from Lemon Puppy. And this is a different offense we've seen from Set to Destroy in the past.
I know that they're losing right now, but where has this been all season?
Right?
More offense than I've seen from them in 5 games straight.
What it's like to play with a pro. See how slow the gameplay is, boys? That's because he's taking his time analyzing the situation. He's making me nervous, man. I swear to God. I scored a goal, baby! We're still in it. Let's go, Lemon Puppy. Let's go, Lemon Puppy. Alright, I'm not going to show the whole match because this video is not about 2v2 playing, but this was a really fun match. I will post it later, so subscribe to the channel if you want to see the outcome of this game or any other 2s games. I do play a lot of 2v2. I love 2v2. Yeah, let's move on to some more tips. You guys got to start with the basics when you're playing Rocket League. Learn how to do the backflip flick first, and learn the basic front flip flick, right? A flip cancel is when you cancel your flip and stop your car from. So you use a flip cancel to half flip, incorporate air roll, and use boost to complete a half flip. This is a half flip. This is a front half flip. That's a back half flip. Recoveries basically means you're holding drift when you land and you keep your car's momentum in the same direction, right? You get bumped out of position, flip right away, and recover. When you're setting up a bounce dribble or any kind of flick, you want to be going diagonally from the net. Do not bounce dribble towards the net. It's really easy to block. So always try to get a bounce dribble going to the side so you can obviously see your opponents, change camera, and set yourself up for power shots and stuff like that. Boost management is probably the most important non-mechanical thing you gotta worry about in Rocket League. There's no ceiling cap when it comes to Rocket League and mechanical skill, so don't worry about mechanics, play the game, and focus on positioning and rotations. Anyways guys, there's obviously a lot more that I can teach you about Rocket League, but like I said before, on the top right of the screen, I'm going to leave a whole bunch of tutorial guides for Rocket League, tips, positioning, mechanics, all that kind of stuff. I've made a lot of these videos before. This is more a generalized Rocket League for Dummies video. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun to make, and there will be more Rocket League content, I promise. I'm H2K. See you guys next time. Stay safe, and peace out.